The Spiritual Exercises of St. Ignatius of Loyola is a foundational document of the Society of Jesus. Ignatius composed the exercises in Spanish between 1522 and 1524 as a structured guide to contemplation and prayer. This copy is a first edition printing of the Spiritual Exercises, published in Latin in 1548 as Exercitia Spiritualia. In published form, the exercises gave the Jesuits a common book of inspiration and spiritual practice as their ranks grew from a small company of friends to a global Catholic order. Ignatius was born in Loyola, Spain in 1491. He lived as a courtier until a cannonball injured his legs in a 1521 battle and forced him into a long recuperation. While waiting to heal, Ignatius passed time reading Lives of Saints, which inspired him to repent of his past worldliness and embark on a religious life. Conflicted with doubt about his new path, he spent most of 1522 in the small town of Manresa, following an ascetic regimen of prayer and meditation before finally gaining a new enlightened confidence in his convictions. Uniquely, Ignatius took notes on his meditations, which he edited into the Spiritual Exercises, and proceeded to use to guide others into a similar experience of prayerful reflection towards a disciplined choice to do God's will. Ignatius was a layman when he developed his exercises, and his teachings initially drew scrutiny from the Spanish Inquisition. Ignatius, however, built his credibility by studying theology in Paris, where he directed other students through his spiritual exercises. In 1534, 6 of these students joined Ignatius in vowing their lives to poverty, chastity, and travel in service to the Pope. After Pope Paul III gave his blessing to the companions in 1537, they became priests and ultimately organized as the Society of Jesus in 1540, with Ignatius as their superior general. As the Society of Jesus grew, a month-long retreat to engage in the spiritual exercises remained integral to the induction of the new Jesuit recruits. Pope Paul III approved the publication of this Latin translation of the exercises by André de Fro in 1548. The book provided a manual for spiritual directors to use as they guided new retreatants, helping the order expand. By the time Ignatius died in 1556, the Jesuits had already grown to found schools and missions on 3 continents, and publication ensured that Ignatius's spiritual exercises would continue to give inner courage and discipline to new generations as they carried the Jesuit mission into the New World. This rare first edition of the Spiritual Exercises was donated to Loyola University Chicago in 1935 by Edward Cudahy, giving the university a material connection to its namesake and the founder of the Jesuit order.